I'm Karen. In today's video, I wanted to do something special. I didn't want to do this just because it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. It's actually something that I don't celebrate. Maybe somebody hasn't told you how special you are. It could be anybody. It could be your parents. It could be the person you're married to. It could be yourself. There are a lot of people out there who are actually single like me. You know, you're wondering, when is love gonna happen, or when is God gonna send someone for you? And concerning yourself with things and starting to judge yourself on the level of maybe I'm not worthy enough. You could be questioning yourself on a lot of things. You could be really depressed about this. Like, what's wrong with me that somebody wouldn't want me? And we could go down the list with this. And the beautiful thing about this, what I'm about to share, is one of my good friends actually sent this to me today. And after watching it, it had me just in tears, just crying. And you'll see what I'm talking about when you watch the video. I'm actually gonna link the video down below so you can actually check the whole entire thing out, because there's parts that I'm actually going to skip. They actually have a little part in the beginning where it talks about writing down all your negative talk, because the name of the video is how to stop negative self-talk. Lisa Nichols, she actually suggests you writing down all your negative self-talk. You write down each one. Say it could be for your business. I'm just not great at my business. Maybe I'm never going to succeed because I'm not a big enough company, or we could go down the list of stuff, or somebody else is better than me, so I'm just never going to be good at this. Or maybe I should just, get a job. You could go down a list of things and talking yourself out of things. It could be business, it could be relationships, it could be anything. And I love the suggestion she has for that. So check out the video for that. But the portion that I want to do focuses on you writing yourself a love letter. And I thought that was a beautiful, beautiful thing. I was like, how perfect. That's like the perfect thing to do for those who love being in love, for those who love to love, for those who want to be loved, for those who want to feel love, for those who don't know or never have experienced love. The first place that it should be coming from is from ourselves. And that's why I thought this was so perfect. So I'm going to play the part on here so you guys can hear how she worded it. And I would love for y'all to join me in writing yourself a love letter challenge.
And the very last thing I'll say is, can you write yourself a love letter? Write yourself a love letter. When your heart expanding, all your endorphins are engaged, and you have chicken skin and your fingers are tingling when you just meet that him. That, oh my God, can you write yourself a love letter at that same level of excitement about you? Inside the love letter, I want you to have the phrase, what I love most about you, what I value, what I admire you for, and thank you for being. Just want to throw that language in there. What I admire you for, what I love about you most, thank you for being. I honor you for. And just write your love letter.
All right. So the questions are, what I love the most about you, what I value the most about you, what I admire the most about you. I guess we can say admire and love, both the same thing, so you can kind of put those all in one. What I love the most about you. And thank you for being. Since I'm going to start this challenge, I'm going to do it. So what do I love the most about me? I love my height. And for the longest, it took me a very long time for me to love how tall I was, because I was always taller than everybody, including guys. I'm comfortable with it, especially when wearing heels. I love the way I look. And I'm not saying it in a conceited way, but when you stand out from your family, when you stand out from your group of friends, when you stand out when you're out and you look different than everybody, I'm comfortable with being me. I love the way God made me. I love my stretch marks. There are my war wounds from having children. It's a part of me. I love my kids. I can always have surgery one day, but regardless, until then, I still love my stomach. I still love this part of me. It's me. I love where I'm at in my life right now with God. I love my journey that I'm on right now with Him and where things are going. It may not appear to be the best to other people, but for me, it's what I need. And it's where I am okay with being. I love the fact that I have more standards when it comes to dating, and that I'm not willing to just accept anything anymore because I want to go on a date, or I just don't feel like being by myself, or I want to go do something. I love the fact that even though I'm not making as much money as I would like at the moment, I'm able to be at home with my son. And I'm able to do something I never did before. And that's be at home with him and raise him and work from home and work my other job. It's a sacrifice that I don't mind making. I love the fact that I'm not afraid to put myself out here on YouTube. Because when I first started, that was definitely a scary thing. But I realized you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid of what other people think or what other people are going to comment and say, because they have that free will to do so. I love I have this channel as an outlet for me to be able to reach out to more people and to befriend more people, to speak to people I never would have on a regular basis have had the opportunity to do so. People who don't realize that there's simple comments that when I'm feeling some kind of way about life, I might be feeling, lonely, bored. It might be a Friday or Saturday and here I am editing videos. Or I might be at work feeling tired and exhausted, and here it is, somebody decides to leave a positive comment on my YouTube channel, and it assures me I'm doing the right thing. And one more thing I love, the fact that I'm vocal, is I love the fact that I'm no longer afraid to tell guys what I really think and not to go along with other people's program. I love that about me. Not want to hurt other people's feelings or not make them think like I was going against what they were doing, so I went along with it. And now I'm glad that I'm not afraid to say what I need to say without waiting till I get angry. I love that I can speak and say what I need to say and not feel any kind of way about it. I'm just speaking my truth, and I know it, and I believe it wholeheartedly. I love that. What I value the most about myself, I value the fact that I'm not afraid of what other people think when I tell them I'm Christian and I believe in God and my personal beliefs, from not having sex to not putting yourself in the way of temptation and things of that nature. I value the creativity that God has given me. I pray to be able to use it more and more to the best of my ability, because it's what makes me who I am. And for the longest, I was unsure of where my life was going. And every time I made a conscious decision to follow me, this gift God has given me with art, it has led me to a better and better place. So I value my gifts, and I'm going to use them and treat them as such instead of burying them. Because I've tried to bury them before for being in a relationship and being married, doing the right thing. And I understand we have to make sacrifices, but not at the cost of not using the gifts that God has given us. So I value now the place that I'm in. I truly, truly value the gifts that God has given me. I value this mouthpiece. Even though it can get me in special places sometimes, but I value it because it's a gift. A lot of people don't realize this is a gift to be able to speak or learn to withhold your tongue, or to be able to speak diplomatically and not get yourself in trouble. And it takes time and it takes a lot of practice if you truly, truly want to get there. What am I thankful for with me? I'm thankful that even though my life may not be like some of the people around me, it might not be like my siblings, it might not be like my friends, I'm thankful that I can still see God in it all. I'm thankful that I'm choosing to follow God through it all. I'm thankful that I'm choosing to find out who I am, who God's created and purposed me to be. And I thank God for creating me. I want to thank y'all so much for watching this. I hope you join me in on this Write Yourself a Love Letter challenge, and that you do it in your own personal time. And just to kind of spark something in you, I would love to hear down below what you love the most about yourself. You never know who you're going to be encouraging to promote self-love in themselves, or to look at a certain part of themselves that it didn't even think, oh my gosh, I should love this. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.